Welcome to today's presentation, 5 signs that you should consider switching to self-funding your healthcare plan. My name is John Clay. I'm the president of Better Source Benefits, and we've been disrupting the status quo in healthcare for employers like you for the last 20 years. Now, first, let me start with this. Although many healthcare brokers, myself included, would like to grow their book of business by adding another company like yours, self-funding is not for everyone who simply wants the solution. And it's not just about the criteria in your company that you have to meet. I'll talk briefly about that too, but the key here is how badly you need that improvement. Your company may be able to use all the amazing features that come with a self-funding plan. And there's like 20 chapters of a 20-chapter book, okay? But only if you're ready to play the long game. Because a self-funded plan or partially self-funded medical plan is a revenue engine for employers who know how to use it to their advantage. And we help those employers do that every day here at Better Source Benefits. And it's not just about the savings you'll get. Yes, you'll get them, and they are important. But what it does give you and your employees is the financial security and human dignity of actually being able to use a healthcare plan when it's needed most. And let me add, in my position, and I'm proud to see several amazing situations where people have gotten the financial protection for the conditions and the medications that the big insurance companies will typically refuse to pay for. And you all know what I'm talking about. We don't have those kind of situations in our custom plans. So let's talk about it a little more. Instead of being an operational expense, consider this. The correctly designed self-funded medical plan will flip the script on the operational expense and actually convert that to a capital expense. Now, what do I mean by that? With a capital expense, you demand performance. You demand predictable, repeatable, and measurable results on a return on investment. And that's what this is. This is an investment in human capital. But again, it's only if you're ready for all of these amazing changes. This is a journey of change. It's not a journey to a cliff. Okay? So without further delay, I'm going to hit on the high 5 signs that you might consider switching to a partially self-funded medical plan. Number 1, you've noticed that there's no pricing transparency in most of the traditional plans. So plan sponsors don't know claims cost in advance. Within those fully insured plans, what does that translate to? It's very simple. It's an off-the-rack benefit designed by big insurance to fit nicely into a spreadsheet. Number 2, these are the more restrictive and limited plan designs that limit your company's and employees' access to the best care. In other words, you get what you get. The plans ignore your business and your employees, and the benefits are benchmarked against other whatever. Benchmark, what is benchmarking? And for the people that they're supposed to protect, they actually create a functionally uninsured person with medical debt like 63 million Americans have. Plans become something they use for emergency after they have deferred care and ignored symptoms. And even then, there are limitations, and the insurance carrier can do nothing about it. If this starts to annoy you within your fully insured plan, you'll be very surprised for what self-funding can do for you. Number 3, more than 90% of claims are auto-adjudicated. Think about that. More than 90% of claims are untouched by human hands. What does that mean? I got 3 words for you: fraud, waste, and abuse. Enough said. That's another program. And number 4, the limited use of case management to control claims cost. In other words, zero control over claims when you're fully insured. How does that impact your company? Well, it should, because 90% of the plan costs are claims. With no control over the frequency and severity of claims, that means no control over plan assets. That should make any fiduciary in the audience cringe. And then lastly, but not least, number 5, You've noticed that provider contracts are kind of snowflakes that vary discounts and by provider within your fully insured plan. Here's what it leads to. Wait a minute. You never see a provider contract, period. You miss things like 32 hidden cash flows in a pharmacy contract, PPO spread pricing on medical claims, and quality of providers masked from patients with gag clauses in those medical contracts. How's that make you feel? You get pot luck half the time, you got no visibility. So if your company checks 2 or more boxes from this top 5 list, and you acknowledge how your fully insured plan is damaging your business and strip mining your employees' finances, not just by overcharging you, but because you're tired of losing in a rigged game, and you actually want to make good use of company assets to benefit the company and your employees, then you're ready for the next step. I'm posting my calendar here for you to book a one-on-one online meeting. Your next step is to click the link and select a time, and I'll take it from there. Again, I'm John Clay at Better Source Benefits. Check us out on the web. You can see our results at www.bettersourcebenefits.com, and we'll hope to see you soon.